We'll do this a little early. Bible check. Bible check. Okay. The first reading will come from the Old Testament. It will come from 2 Kings, the second chapter. I'm going to read first it's 1 and 2, and then skip over to 6 to 14. 2 Kings 1 and 2. Not long before the Lord took Elijah up into heaven in a strong wind, Elijah and Elisha were leaving Gilgal. Elijah said to Elisha, "The Lord wants me to go to Bethel, but you must stay here." Elijah replied, "I swear by the living Lord and by your own life that I will stay with you no matter what." And they went to Elijah, and he went with Elijah to Bethel. Verses 6 to 14. Elijah then said to Elisha, "Now, the Lord wants me to go to the Jordan River, but you must stay here." Elijah replied, "I swear by the living Lord and by your own life that I will never leave you." So the two of them walked on together. 50 prophets followed Elijah and Elisha from Jericho, and they stood at the distance and watched as the two men walked towards the river. When they got there, Elijah took off his coat and rolled it up, and he struck the water with it. At once a path opened up through the river, and the two of them walked across dry ground. After they had reached the other side, Elijah said to Elisha, "The Lord will soon take me away. What can I do for you before this happens?" Elijah answered, "Please give me twice as much of your power as you have given the other prophets, so I can be the one who takes your place as the leader." "It won't be easy," Elijah answered. "It can happen only if you see me as I am being taken away." Elijah and Elisha were walking along and talking, when suddenly there appeared between them a flaming chariot pulled by fiery horses. Right away, a strong wind took Elisha up into heaven. Elijah saw this and shouted, "Israel's cavalry and chariots have taken my master away." After Elijah had gone, Elijah tore his clothes in sorrow. Elijah's coat had fallen off, so Elisha picked it up and walked back to the Jordan River. He struck the water with the coat and wondered, "Will the Lord perform miracles for me as he did for Elijah?" As soon as Elijah did this, a dry path opened and through the water, and he walked across. This is a reading of the Old Testament. Amen. Amen.
Please stand for the reading of the New Testament. We're reading Luke 9:51 through 62. We're reading out of the New International Reader's Version. And it's a great pleasure to be in the house of the Lord this morning. Yeah. The time grew near for Jesus to be taken up to heaven. So he made up his mind to go to Jerusalem. He sent messengers on ahead. They went into a Samaritan village to get things ready for him. But the people there did not welcome Jesus. That was because he was heading for Jerusalem. The disciples, James and John, saw this. They asked, "Lord, do you want us to call down fire from the heavens to destroy them?" But Jesus turned and commanded them not to do it. They went on to another village. Once Jesus and those who were with him were walking along the road, a man said to Jesus, "I will follow you no matter where you go." Jesus replied, "Foxes have holes, birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man has no place to lie his head." He said to the other man, "Follow me." But the man replied, "Lord, first let me go and bury my father." Jesus said to him, "Let dead people bury their own dead. You go tell others about God's kingdom." Still another man said, "I will follow you, Lord, but first let me go back and say goodbye to my family." Jesus replied, "Suppose you start to plow and then look back. If you do, then you're not fit for service in God's kingdom."
Amen.
Being blessed to the word.
The word of God for the people of God. Praise be